Hey, it's Justin from Deprogrammed.
But hasn't heard anything we've said yet.
Yep.
How about that? Look at that. Hey, everybody. It's hashtag WrestlePals. So they've just seen us like brooding, so it hasn't been that bad yet. So
No, it's cool.
let's check it out. This is the title. Boo, doo, 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 doo.
What's the deal with OBS all of a sudden going back to default? Like it goes to default now again all the time.
Man, I have.
It started doing that like last week.
Has it been one to update?
I don't think so.
I don't know what the hell that is. Like, you figure it would be the default. Like, that's how we set them up, right?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't specifically say, hey, you know what? We've got all this equipment. Could you just give me the audio off the cams? That'd be great. If you could do that. I mean, they're good for what they are, but they're over there, and it's a little echoey.
They're over there.
There. They're over there now. Look at that. Let me point while it's hashtag WrestlePals. We're going to get through this. We're going to take this first half hour. We're just going to try to get an opening. You ready? Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody. It's hashtag WrestlePals. Look over there. It's hashtag WrestlePal Justin. Don't look at him. Don't look at him. And I'm hashtag WrestlePal Nate. No, doesn't feel good. Not today. Justin, in a week's time.
Anger is the perfect way to start the show. Oh, yeah. We did start the show, didn't we? Like 3 times now.
Well, now they can hear it. So it's great. Oh, good. Oh, good. So it's a new day. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And This is my job to get us to the talkie talk. Hey, man, in a week's time, where are we going to be? Well, we'll be here. But after that, where are we going to be?
We're gonna be at the SmackDown there.
We're going to be going to the last show before the show of shows.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be technically the show of shows.
Yeah.
Instead of, you don't want to... Well, I guess 205 Live would be the show of shows. So we're going to the show of show of shows.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any more? Well, there's NXT before that, too. So that would be the show before the show of shows. So this would be the show of show before the show of shows.
You're really working over there.
I'm trying to get your head. He made it. He giggled a little bit. It's because he's about to murder me. It's all right, If there's ever been a justifiable homicide, nobody ever used that name? Justifiable? No,
I don't think so.
somebody has.
Just have to look at ECW.
Yeah. So we're going to be going to the last SmackDown before WrestleMania. It's gonna be weird. Hope to God it's not like this past week's shows. Not to shit on shows or anything, but I tried to cram everything in this morning, make sure to get a fresh watch before coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, there's a whole lot of recaps. They are ready. They are getting rested up and putting their video packages together.
Yeah.
And getting ready for the show of shows, which is after the okay, enough of that stuff.
Somebody showed something.
They keep showing.
And they keep showing it.
There's more now.
Should I push play?
I don't. Hey, man, I don't have a corporate gig, so I don't give a damn. Go for it.
No, I ain't going to push play. But I do need to send these links to Fredo, apparently.
Oh?
If they're still active.
I'll check. If not, I know where to find them. It's terrible.
He's in a meeting, so it's the perfect time to send to him.
It's good. Lunch meeting with some people. He works with vets. They'd love it, too. It's going to be great.
That is true.
Is that what was that him on the phone?
Yes.
That's what he called you for? I can't call you on the show.
Right.
Because I need some things.
Well, that's not why he called. He called for other reasons, but
sure he
to
did.
talk wrestling.
Sure.
I talk about wrestling for 2 hours.
That's right. We get you warmed up. He's excited.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have our personal phone numbers, you can call us. I won't answer. Justin's a nice dude, though. He will answer.
So the leaks.
So did you have to tell him, hey man, I'm sorry, I can't talk anymore about wrestling. I have to go talk about wrestling.
I should have.
He knows. He calls in. He's great.
Yeah, I should have. That's exactly
that makes me
what I
sad
should
that
have
he's
said.
in a meeting. Because that means he wasn't watching us flail wildly on camera.
Yeah.
With no sound. We got sound now. Sound.
If I didn't have the sound issues going on over here, that would have been. Well, it is the first thing I told you to check.
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
and I checked it.
Yeah.
I thought, and then it didn't. So great.
oh, cool.
BS.
Ableton's still not responding. So
I say you double click it and see if by the end of the show it plays anything.
yeah. Well, I mean, I can't even.
I know you can't. Click.
So that's cool.
Oh
No,
my.
man. I might still be alive by the end of the show.
Probably. You got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
You got a show next week.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got WrestleMania that weekend.
Yeah.
That's going to be way too much wrestling for us.
And take over Orlando.
You going to Orlando? Congratulations.
No, but I'm going to watch it.
Have you had your coffee?
I had coffee earlier this morning. The problem is I like production in my show. And
Everybody loves your production as well.
Since the thing isn't working, it just it stopped blinking.
Okay.
Something's going on with this external, but something was internal.
It's not full up, is it? Oh, so you're having problems on both ends of it.
No, but Paige might be.
Okay.
Something was internal on her.
Oh God, we've got to discuss this, don't we?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think it's the lead story. It's a hot thing in wrestling, and our Slack channel, and Matt's lunch.
And Matt's lunch. I felt bad because it's a news item. It's important that we know this. We don't necessarily need to view these things.
No,
But it's important for us to know that they're out there so that we can discuss potential ramifications thereof. Yes, somebody hacked and or leaked something through no fault of her own. Paige, who's already in a tenuous situation with the WWE, and just kind of wrestling in general at the moment. Had look, there's having pictures leaked, Justin, and then there's. I think we can add a little production to the beginning of this and sell it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like 10 minutes of quality video content. You know who? The hell of a cinematographer?
Brad Maddox.
Brad Maddox apparently is poor Paige. So young, so silly. Raised in the game, didn't have a lot of like just normal childhood. And this is what the whole movie The Rock's putting together about the fighting with family, about the Knight family. Is about the weird life that it is being a family in the wrestling industry. So you don't come across a lot of things like, hey, maybe don't let that dude film that. Oh God, so much filming.
Yeah.
And she filmed some of herself too.
Yeah.
What is for camera? Sorry.
So, well, let's start with the first thing.
Who's the asshole here?
Brad Maddox?
Did he definitively leak it out?
I don't know, man.
You want me to put that camera up on him?
We know it was you. We know it was you.
I think I can tilt that camera. I'll work on that. But do we know that he definitively leaked it? As I don't think we've still gotten confirmation on that yet, because this is part of a bigger deal, a bigger.
Like a whole bunch of people's stuff gets, and
I hate to use the word, but it was the word that they used for it. A fappening.
the fappening too.
Yes, because there was the whole thing with it last year. Or is it like maybe 2 years at this point?
At the most, it was 2, but I feel like it was like early last year.
Where the big deal in that one was, what's her face? Jennifer Lawrence had her stuff come out.
Right.
Had her stuff. And
Literally.
yeah.
But it's even still nothing like this.
Well, I mean, she had some stuff, but it's one thing. It's like a whole different level to the stuff that's out there, because it's one thing to have pictures.
Yeah, again, yeah. It's one thing for it to just be, man, I took this picture and sent it to my girlfriend or my boyfriend.
Oh no, and it got intercepted, and now it's out there for the general public to see. And there you go.
We know it was you. We knows it was you.
Oh, Brad.
Brad Handsome.
Yes. The one bothered me. He kneeled down in like a Terminator pose. It was like,
I gotta get this.
I gotta look at that leg muscle. Look at him. He's impressive, fella.
I gotta get this angle.
He did. He have to get that angle. And okay. Brad Maddox apparently filmed a lot of stuff. Paige filmed a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
It got out there. This wasn't. She had no part of it being leaked.
Right.
She didn't let any of this out. She's silly, but she's going to protect her brand as well.
Yeah. She's not. Well, I was going to say she's not stupid. I'm beginning to question that. But that has nothing to do with this.
She could not have thought that this stuff was going to get out there.
No.
But then again, if you're dating somebody, maybe you have to think about a time when you're not dating them as well.
Yeah.
Again, this certainly isn't blaming her.
No, this is first of all.
This is just
if this comes
good
back
advice,
that
dude.
if it comes back that this is Maddox, then he's a scumbag, and I don't like him anymore.
Well, I mean, it's already kind of felt like he's been persona non grata. Like, I don't think he ever has a chance to come back.
Not
And
anymore.
not before. But he's definitely the one that's going to take the most heat for it, and I don't mean that. I mean that in like life heat right there.
Yeah.
They ain't talking to him no more. Unless it comes out and they have a conviction of somebody else. Because somebody from the first, I hate the word, fappening, from the first go-round is in jail. So they found the like original leaker, the original actual hacker doing actual hacking of a cloud information and sending it and releasing it to the wider public. But so it's going to take a hell of a lot for Maddox to be exonerated in this. And Paige, oof. What does this do for her? For or to her? Because I mean, she's come out and made one Twitter statement, basically saying, "Yep, this sucks," and great.
Yeah.
And her mom has been fairly active too. His mom not one to shy away, and she's a legend in her own right in the wrestling industry. Has come out with statements saying, hey, anybody I see disseminating this, I'm making sure to forward it to lawyers. So good for her. Good for mom to come
Be
out.
active, yeah.
Yeah. Good for mom to come out there and say, I'm going to defend my little girl. And this always comes into question, where's the standard? I'm not going to say there's a double standard because it's a very different standard. Because every once in a while when the Hall of Fame inductees come around, China's name comes up.
Right.
And there was a point in time when it was kind of shot down, mostly by Triple H, I believe. It was like, what am I going to do if my kids go and Google China? What are they going to find? They're going to find, oh, well, look at this porn career. Look at that. That's great. And we're going to see the nasty, awful things she's done here and there. It's like, everybody kind of has those nasty, awful things if you go digging deep enough.
Yeah.
If you live in a public eye and that eye starts to slip a little bit, weird stuff starts to happen. So that's been the criteria for China not necessarily getting a nod yet for the Hall of Fame.
Right.
But that was active participation in it. She's actively going on doing this. Does a leak like this have the same stink on it?
I don't think so. In all honesty, two things. Number one, I think this is actually ultimately a positive thing for Paige, because before this, she had the stink on her from everything that's happening with Del Rio, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man, screw her, dick is life, and maybe this
I'm
proves
so
it.
glad you threw away your career for Alberto Del. What the hell is this video?
Yeah. But now I feel for her. Like, she's sympathetic. I'm bummed that this happened to her.
Yes.
I'm really upset that it happened to her.
Because we're older now. Would 24-year-old you think? Just think?
No.
Nah, not me either. But screw it. We're the ones with the kids. We're the ones buying the merch. You're wearing a Bailey shirt right now.
I am.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm wearing a free shirt from when I taught. Tee.
I don't know that.
Oh, it's hot. That's why I usually let the coffee sit for 20 minutes.
I've never been much of a quote unquote porn guy. I mean, this is technically, I guess, amateur. Even though it wasn't released purposefully.
Yeah. I don't know. It was shot very well.
Yeah,
Brad Maddox has done this before.
clearly.
This isn't his first time doing this.
Brad Hansen. But I mean, if the WWE's smart, I know she was in hot water with them, but two things. Number one, she can now be viewed as a sympathetic character.
Yes.
And number two, I would just like to see them go to bat for their people about something. Like, they didn't go to bat for Seth,
Right.
but again, we say double standard, but that's just a picture. And I think if it's just pictures of her, this is already done. It's gone. Like, we're not even talking about it anymore.
Right.
It's the videos that's quote unquote damning.
Yeah.
And WWE also hasn't said anything about it yet, which proves to me that it's not so damning. I think that if this was a video that she was out there trying to capitalize on,
If she's selling it. Oh, here I am with WWE superstar.
yeah,
We'll
I
get to that in a second.
and I think that's where China was in trouble. Well, and I mean, I still think it goes deeper than that. I still think there was like an issue between Stephanie, Triple H, and China, and they were just using that as well. We need to just
Now,
go ahead.
do you think on a long enough timetable that kind of gets forgiven a little bit and she ends up in the hall?
China?
Yeah.
I think it has to.
I think so too. I think she's not necessarily groundbreaking, but too interesting and pivotal of a character.
Well,
And
and also-
she helped define an era, if you will.
Yeah, and also groundbreaking. I think that's a fair enough word, because before that, the divas were, and I mean, pretty faces.
Yeah.
And I mean, it ended up coming back to that, but that's not her fault. But she also fought the dudes. Like, she was in the Royal Rumble. She eliminated somebody in the Royal Rumble. This is, if it, and if you believe the rumor mill, it's hard to gauge that Rumble she was supposed to win. Like they had high hopes for her. Mm-hmm. She was a massive star.
Yeah.
And again, breaking all sorts of ground with what they were doing with that character.
It's so because she wasn't a conventional looking lady, right?
No.
But her character and personality and just badassness were over enough.
Yeah.
That it made people go, "Wow, she's something. Look at that."
Don't treat her like a woman.
Well, she's not like most. No, that's someone else.
Don't treat her like a man.
What do you?
Don't treat her like you know her.
Oh, I don't. I never.
Just treat her for who she is.
Dad?
Aw.
I didn't say anything. But yeah, and I wonder if it's curious about the timing with the Paige thing. Is it just because it's WrestleMania season and it's like, let's not do anything that's going to F up the Ultimate Thrill Ride.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, get on the thrill ride. We're on the ride. The ride has left the station.
Hey,
we're not
look
making
at this.
any.
This is quite the thrill ride here.
It's quite the thrill ride. Jesus, you just like to make me uncomfortable. It's so great. I kind of enjoy it.
Certainly a thrill for Maddox.
I kind of surprised her too. Never mind. Don't click the link.
Let me just go ahead and
send it to Fredo. I don't care. Just play it. Play it. It ain't gonna work.
That's not coming off the external, so that will definitely work.
Somehow, some way, it's not going to. When you commit to press play, play will no longer be there for you.
Oh,
that's how it works, Justin.
Or they'll have taken it down.
Now I'm probably. I'll find your new one. It's fine. Dark web. I know things. It's terrible. I don't want it. I don't know why. I'm just a dirtbag. It makes me feel bad about myself in retrospect.
Well, me too. Like just looking at it, and
I'm not enjoying it. It's almost looking at it like a damn car accident. Like, oh shit, look at that.
Yeah, this I shouldn't be seeing this, and no, I shouldn't be. And no. It's a ridiculous. It's a serious breach of privacy.
Yeah, that's another thing. Her mother came out and was like. Had a Facebook post as well, definitely saying, "Hey, anybody disseminating this stuff, we coming after you," and also that this is putting Paige in a fragile mental state, and definitely, like it's one thing to be able to cope with pictures, that's just a representation of you in a moment in time at a very vulnerable point. Videos, you're your most private, man.
Yeah.
Most private, most sensitive you can be, and it's the one thing. Like of anything that could come out about you, that is the most private thing. It's always weird. It's also I've always been weirded out by anybody that's like in the. Well, I guess I haven't met too many people in the porn industry, mind you. But like even somebody that's like a stripper, it's like that weird confidence in something that the vast majority of us look at it as the most private thing.
Yeah,
so weird. And then there's usually like a mental barrier between the two things. One is work and one is private life, and there's a difference between the two. But this is just right into straight private life. There's no hey, look, Ableton's up.
Yeah, I've been working over here.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see if it actually works. We'll see.
But it's just... So yeah, you know what? I think there's hope for Paige. It's almost like if like you and a family member are fighting, and then somebody else comes in and is like crappy to that person. All of a sudden, you kind of bandy around them. So Paige is taking some knocks, and not Mike Knox, Brad Maddox, and
Xavier Woods.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
and this might be a chance for the WWE to go, hey, come back in here. We got you. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Now,
we're gonna sell a shit ton of shirts. Come here.
Do you have faith that they will do that though? Like how?
I don't know. I felt like they've been in this weird position with The Rock's movie.
Yeah.
Almost like they're being forced to accept it by The Rock. And then the Rock did that whole thing with calling CM Punk in the middle of trying to FaceTime him in the middle of a WWE ring after a little filming thing because he's having fun with the crowd. He's keeping him excited for the filming, and it's It's almost like The Rock has been forcing the issue of Paige and her family, Paige and her family, Paige and her family. Uh-oh.
Paige and her family.
Do you think he made the
Jinkies.
same? Do you think The Rock made the same face
Like
when he held up Roman's hand, and there's still booze? It's like what? The poor man, the poor man. Well, the very rich, handsome,
yeah.
successful, charismatic.
I don't think poor was the word you were looking for.
Nah, definitely not unfortunate. The very fortunate, handsome, rich, charismatic
Dude,
man.
he a man.
So Brad Maddox is already kind of persona non grata, and he ain't ever coming back from nothing. You know what this leads to, right?
Hmm?
This leads to the inevitable face-off of Brad Maddox and Mr. Pornhub Plex himself, Joey Ryan.
Hey, you know what's great?
Joey Ryan versus what's up?
I think I fixed the H drive,
Uh-huh.
but it also wiped everything off of it.
What's the H drive?
It's just all our music and all our drops and all our production, and so no big deal, really.
Did you like unplug and plug it again kind of deal? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's just not recognizing it.
Oh no, it recognized it, and yeah. So that's cool. I got that still.
Oh, good, because that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Press play. You know what? We deserve it. Press play.
Just push play. You're gonna do it anyway. I'm over here trying to work. And
Brad Maddox is dead. Paige is injured. Probably gonna be
Probably
okay.
gonna
It
be
may
fine.
even come out in a better place for it.
well, and you know,
Forced to mature.
the question we were asking was, before was, is this gonna hurt Xavier Woods at all?
Who? I'll do the production for you. Who? Oh yeah, Xavier Woods is in one of the videos.
Yeah. Is it?
Let me be sure to put that shot up there for you, because there we go. I know the camera isn't on us, but I think it's more important to look at his face, because he also had a thing leak at him, and okay, never mind. Don't touch that one. And they were suspiciously not like on Raw, and then we got an appearance last night from Xavier Woods in the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
The hosts of WrestleMania, by the way. The hosts who you're going to see all goddamn day on Sunday.
Yeah.
And
You got something to tell us?
Big E is a savage man.
Yes.
Big E don't care. Big E will lick that ice cream in front of children, and they will love it. Big E on the one side, Kofi on the other, Xavier Woods in the middle. Xavier Woods, nothing to be ashamed of, by the way. And Big E, they artfully, the New Day can do anything they want. At this point, they
Clearly.
can do anything they want, including pornography.
Yeah.
And Big E immediately takes the piss out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, and just looking at Woods, and all I can think of is Kofi as Father of the Year, and he's just looking over like, boy, you gotta own up to this. It's time to be a man. That's what I'm thinking. Kofi's thinking. Big E's over there. You got anything you want to tell us about? Perfect beat. WrestleMania! Right into the cell, right into the plug.
Yep.
Well done. Perfectly acknowledged. Just acknowledged enough like, hey, there's some weird shit out there, isn't there? Yep, back to work. Let's go, fellas. And they go right into the WrestleMania plug, right into the WrestleMania push. New Day hosting. Well done. Oh boy.
And it comes back to that same discussion of this wasn't released on their own accord.
Nope.
And that's why I think ultimately, both come out. Paige comes out better. Nothing. I don't think anything happens to Woods. Clearly, nothing happens to Woods.
Well, again, this might end up being because of the time of the season, man.
Yeah.
So what can you do? Like just throw him out of there? No, New Day's a cohesive unit. They are what they are. Yeah. But they had to acknowledge it, and they did.
Yeah.
Well done.
And it wasn't over. It wasn't over. Like they didn't go nuts with it. They didn't. It was just simple, to the point, quick, and funny, and well placed.
Mm-hmm.
So
without being, they're masterful at being dirty without being dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh God, there's one time they had The Rock in the ring who was giving them shit about their unicorn horn.
hey, that's not the button I pushed.
Every button is that now. Every button is that forever now.
Yeah.
Let's see what
we got nothing, so that's cool. Look,
You pressing all of them?
Yeah.
Dance, dance, dance.
So, sample offline.
Oh God.
Hopefully, I got it on my computer at home.
Oh God, the one that doesn't work.
No, not that one.
Okay, good.
Although maybe that one too.
Oh God.
No, it's cool.
Oh God, why couldn't we just have
our music too?
Why couldn't we just have a sex tape bleep? That'd be great.
Look at all these songs that I can no longer
It'd
play.
be me, wouldn't it? It'd be me.
See?
I'd be the one.
Isn't that cool? All these songs that I can no longer play. Beautiful. Again, I'm not sure what I did to make everyone and everything hate me, but it's cool. I am not Brad Maddox. I didn't do this.
Yeah, but somehow the universe is hating you more than it is in him.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's coming out all right.
Now, the worst picture of the lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's part of a video as well. This must have happened at some point when Paige was the NXT Women's Champion.
Oh.
Vince Russo did a lot of things to disrespect the WCW title.
Uh-huh.
And really damage it and really pull its prestige down. It became less desecrated, if you will, in figuratively.
Oh.
Vince Russo never ejaculated on a title.
No, he did not.
As far as we know, he never ejaculated on a title.
Oh boy.
Brad Maddox, on the other hand, I think that was the one funny thing to come out of this whole thing. Was there's a picture?
I don't like your phrasing there.
There's a picture of the NXT Women's title, desecrated in a manner, and then the response somebody had to it was just 4 pictures in a little collage of Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, and Asuka. Just looking disgusted. Like, oh, God. Jeez.
Yeah. Yay.
Okay, so are we done discussing awful porn?
I think so.
Okay.
If you guys want to talk about it, 757-525-3276.
Assuming anything works.
Well, again, it's just anything I'm playing off of the H drive, which is now there's nothing there, so that's cool. It's completely
Oh,
wiped.
God, we've been hacked. Somebody got in the cloud and stole all of our pornography. Justin, all of our videos, they're gone. All of our audio tracks, gone. All of... Did you take that off there? Did you take that thing off there?
What thing?
Oh, God, he didn't. They've got all of our personal information, Justin. I have to go get a new bank account now and move my $5 in savings to the other one, that requires $5 in savings to keep open. Damn it. Do I need a new license?
Yes.
Should I get a new license plate for the car?
Yes.
I'm not doing that again. I'm never doing that again. The 50-minute live stream from a DMV waiting to get a goddamn license plate. My phone died. I went from 100% to 0% streaming, getting a license plate. It's all dead, isn't it?
Well, the good news is...
Oh, Matt's not here. You want to set shit on fire? I'm down. There's no voice of reason to keep us from committing property damage.
So hopefully
I saw the pig laying on the porch.
What about the animal?
I can't commit to it. Right next to her.
Ah,
There you go. Oh,
feel better?
no, I feel worse. Pig was having a great day. He's just laying out there, ready to be stolen.
Of course he was.
But the yard is guarded by 2 boxers, so I feel like this is going to be a caper. We're gonna have to pull a caper to perform the heist. Oh God!
Just all of that, everything I had on there, just completely wiped.
We're dead.
That's beautiful. So, like, come break time, there really isn't one. Oh, I see. Like, I've got the Tidbits production, so that's cool. That's pretty much it.
Cool. Wish I had a tidbit for you.
Well, do you want to do this other porn thing?
What? There's other porn?
Sort of. Oh, wait, hold on, not that. But yes, this.
What do you got over there for me?
So, I don't know if you follow the one and only Joey Ryan.
He's great. Like I told you, we're gonna get the eventual dick off between Brad Maddox and.
I thought Ryan was the king of sleaze, but
He will top it.
somehow.
No,
This-
literally, he will get behind it and put his dick in it.
Oh, okay. This doesn't do it, but this was this. The world has been missing this lately. The DDT Pro. You want to go for it? Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Championship.
Yeah.
I won't want to say it's dormant, but it hasn't been.
Well, it's been held by.
A doll.
It's been held by things.
It was held by a doll
Yep.
that got defeated by a table,
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
and we have footage. Oh, see, there's your champion, laid out
Underneath the table.
underneath the table.
The table's on top of.
Wow! Title change.
Amazing.
There's a new champ.
A very small table.
Way to
lap
go.
table.
Good job, table. Oh, look. Former Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Champion himself, Joey Ryan.
Our great Iron Man champion.
What a
Ladies,
guy this Joey
best
Ryan
guys,
is.
please,
Congratulating the
please
champ.
Allow me to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Chairs don't have hands.
Uh-oh. Wait a second.
Oh, he's doing.
Uh-oh. Get in there. Oh, my God. There's a new Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Champion. And it is Joey Ryan.
The Iron Man champion.
How many times do you think he's won that thing?
Several.
Hey, look.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Oh, good. There's a controversy, Justin. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Let's not. Why is that a thing? You can do that on YouTube?
Nope.
What is happening here?
Nope, we can't. We're dead. Oh, good.
Great.
Let me read the words instead of looking at the picture. Sweet. God damn it. Just everything stinks.
Everything in my
I
life.
hate wrestling today. It's awful.
You want to show this one too?
What the?
Since
You know
we're
what?
doing- we're talking about
You know what?
DDT
Whenever we fall apart on GMYD, you know what we do? We Google shit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to play a video. You go ahead and throw that up there. Go ahead.
Let's do this.
What the hell was this thing? What'd they do, Justin?
All right, so
Did they skip to the end of the video?
they're DDT Pro capitalizing on our president. Oh, he's Donald Trump is the new owner of DDT Pro Wrestling.
Oh, good. With a PowerPoint presentation,
Yes.
you know, like he's wanted to do. Is that what you think he looks like?
Who is the number one
Think he's
in
got-
DDT? It's a good question. Two naked guys, I guess. Not number one.
Nope, definitely not.
Those naked guys, not number one. DDT Pyramid. I didn't watch this, so I don't know. A new owner. Yes, we know that. Donard Trump? DDT wrestlers being... Do you think Trump's going to go after DDT Pro?
Well, his name is Denard.
Look at him. He looks just like him.
Is he wearing like cherry chapstick?
I don't, yes,
Has he kissed a girl?
he likes it.
Well, yeah. Hey, what's up?
chief judge of DDT the strongest person of the DDT?
Do you think they just said, let's pick some English words?
Sexual joke.
They just put English words
Sexual
under the...
wrestling. Big taboo, sexual joke, sexual wrestling. I like it.
Crowd's enthused.
Yeah.
I dig it.
But I mean, that's it's not a very good Trump impression, though. Oh, fired.
Oh, God. So if you do sexy wrestling, you're fired. Does he have like a Noxzema pad over each eye? But...
Is gay wrestler.
Okay.
World's strongest gay wrestler.
This we know.
Oh.
It's fact.
He lives in... Cool.
Brian is penis fighter.
This is also true.
We've seen his handiwork.
Yes. We
Or
just
his,
saw him win the championship.
Penisy work. He is the strongest penis
That is
fighter.
true.
This is true. Let me take the text off the...
The penis suplex bring death
He's killed a man. I've seen it.
with his penis.
With it.
Is Shimoneta only? I thought they said if we do Shimoneta, we're fired.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So world's
Somebody.
strongest... Wait, what? Referee is...
Shimanuta checking. What rules are not? Okay. Those are just... They just put words in there.
Yeah. So did you know that they have a network? DDT Pro? It's called DDT.
I'm listening to our president,
Oh.
Justin.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
The company analyzes world's strongest gay wrestler.
Uh-huh.
Deanna's weakness, anger of Deanna's parents. Gay tag Royal Rumble, swap parents death match.
What the fuck are they doing in there?
30 years Iron Man match. Pro Wrestling Cannonball Run.
Okay.
Aging Society in Japan.
Oh, they just don't give a shit. I love it.
It's, by the way, it's an anal explosion death match. There it is. The match rule is anal explosion.
What the fuck? Why are they politely clapping? What the hell is a graphic? Most dangerous rule in DDT. You are fired.
Oh,
Anal is not Shimonut, Nita. So it's not bad for you. That's not bad. Justin just died. All nations anal love. Anal peace the world.
whoa!
We
Why?
are the children.
Oh, why?
What the hell are they doing? And like does the rest of Japan see this and go, come on, man, damn. This is why they think we mess around with tentacles. Explosion and anal explosion death match between the strong. Thank you. Okay.
Amazing.
Very important.
Amazing. That may have been one of the most important things we've ever watched on this show.
I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Yeah, me too.
What do you think an anal explosion? 30-year Iron Man match makes me happy. Fight forever. Or at least 30 years. So they're pitting the strongest gay wrestler versus the strongest penis fighter
Right.
in an anal explosion death match.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Legit is definitely the word I'd use.
Under the purview of the United States President, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
I love him.
I'm pretty happy here
Oh,
that we watched this.
Clears up a lot of things for us.
Oh yeah. Again, like there was just things that I wasn't sure about.
Uh-huh. And now there are more.
Now there's definitely more.
Jesus Christ. DDT is awesome. I don't care.
It's kind of amazing what we just saw.
God, every time you see something silly Chikara does, and anytime you see something fun or weird or salacious out of PWG, DDT says, oh yeah?
Yeah.
He just beat up a table with his penis. You know how I know? Donald Trump told me so.
Donald Trump.
Donald. Don't want to get sued? There's going to be a tweet about this, Justin.
I hope so.
It's going to be us saying thank you.
I can only hope so.
Thank you, strongest penis fighter. We're in your corner.
I almost want to get their network. Just, actually, you know what?
What's up?
If it exists, that means I might be able to find it on my Kodi.
Oh, boy.
And I would gladly watch DDT Pro over TNA any day. Well, Impact Wrestling. I'm sorry.
Love the Al. It's great. I hope Rebby's shirts, F that Al, are selling very well.
Me too. Man, it makes me feel so good. I'm so happy now.
What's that? Donald
Trump.
I'm glad he put that pyramid up there. It explains so much.
Yes. All of that explained everything.
Oh, God.
No, Matt, I don't think you understand. The H drive, it's gone. Like, we have none of our production. So hopefully there's stuff on FileZilla.
Good thing I still have links for the pornography. So.
Yeah, clearly. Because most important.
There's that thing I do. Good Christ.
Yeah, none of that's there because I pulled it all off to put onto the H drive.
Because that's where it was going to be. Nice, safe place.
Yep.
That would never be an issue again.
Nope.
Aw, DDT made us happy. Then we go right back to, oh, good. Oh, hello. Aw.
Somehow figure out where all that music is. And where all the production that I did is. Yeah. And somehow get it
back.
Get it back. Happy times are here again.
How about I find you a tidbit? Okay.
You want to close the hour with tidbits? I got production for that.
You know what?
Oh, wait. No, I don't.
Because we need to, oh, there's the videos. Because we need to have a bit of a palate cleanser. And then we come back at the top of the next hour.
Oh, yeah, with the production in the songs. Oh, wait.
Quick discussion of Raw and SmackDown, where it's leading into final rundown for, or not final, but rundown for Mania. And maybe give initial impressions and predictions into what we think it's going to happen.
I suppose.
Or do you just want to say fuck it?
I just want shit to work. That's all I want. That's really all I want. All that music that I've been collecting over the last year is gone. Gone. Again, hopefully some of it is somewhere else. But right now it's all gone.
Oh, my God. Well, I guess that's a SmackDown spoiler, kind of. So what is not WWE related that I got in here? That's porn.
Porn. So many porn links. So many porn links.
I thought it was just two. Porn. JTG wants to know how he could get cast as Xavier Woods in the porn remake, The Rock's movie. Porn.
So much porn discussion.
Porn. Oh, yeah. Did you watch any of the... I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. Southpaw Regional Wrestling?
I watched the first episode.
Matt hated it.
Yeah.
Because Matt doesn't... Matt doesn't know. I haven't watched it, but I already know that Matt don't know.
But, well, see, and then when I laid out, like, the way I saw it, he was like, oh, okay, I get it.
It's a takeoff of every indie you know that's still kind of stuck in the 80s or the 80s. All I know is I saw the Surf Dudes with Attitude.
Yes.
Goddamn Ascension with blonde wigs on. Faking like they're surfing in front of a green screen. Great idea.
They also had Tex Ferguson, because he can't be Sex Ferguson.
Well, that's a different character.
Wait, hold on a second. Hello?
Hey, hashtag WrestlePals.
I'd love to play some production for you, but, like, I don't have any. So
I would just like to say
So
that,
I'll just give out your phone
man.
number here. Cool. Kidding.
Maybe like I don't know, the amount of porn links that you guys have been looking at has maybe, I don't know, infected all the hard drives.
that'd be cool. Maybe we should stop looking at porn, is what he's saying.
My phone seems to be fine.
Just saying. Just saying. That's all. That's all I have.
Oh, great.
I'll take my answer off there.
Yeah.
Hey, hang up on him so I can give an answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shut up!
Mellow out.
Sorry.
What's this? Oh, that's an episode. We don't need that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
can go somewhere.
So how many episodes are in the Southpaw Regional Wrestling?
I don't know. I think there was like 4 or 5.
Is it so far?
I don't know what the play.
Are they leading to a pay-per-view? Because I keep hearing about Lethal Leap Year.
I was hoping that it was going to be on the network.
Also, it's not a leap year this year. It's not a leap year for another 3 years.
I was hoping it was going to be on the network, but it was definitely not on the network.
Really? It's just like YouTube exclusive?
Yeah, I think so.
Were they just dicking around and was like, hey, we got a few guys, let's play?
I think, yeah.
Or did somebody write this stuff?
When I was watching it,
Yeah?
I mean, I'm sure it's like somewhat written. I don't think
Is it just Gallows and Anderson assigning characters to people?
maybe.
Hey, Rusev, put the hat on.
Yeah.
We got these overalls. They're going to be a little tight because you're thick, but put them on.
Jericho playing.
What did Jericho do?
He's playing like the backstage announcer guy, like the interviewer.
Uh-huh.
It's great.
Stupid.
It's also stupid, and that's the point. Like,
Yes.
it's just guys dicking around, and
I
it was
just want
fun.
to see the surf dudes with attitude.
Have
Have they talked at all? Did they do anything?
Well, like I
except
said, I
pretend
only
to
watched.
surf?
I only watched the one so far, and they weren't in the first one.
Okay, that's got to be something we do this week. Is F all other wrestling. Cut the Lucha Underground out for a couple days. We got to make it through Southpaw Regional Wrestling. It's gonna be great. All I see is Cena in a bad wig.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
playing a very straightforward, not quite Vince McMahon, but like
Of course he is.
that kind of guy.
Also, a moth landed in my coffee.
Well, perfect. Just the way today's going.
Goes with the grounds.
I'm so happy right now.
Porn. Oh, comments about porn. Wow, I got really talkative there for a minute.
Porn. So much porn.
Yeah, who wasn't on the show? Luke Harper's got a new look, man. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Seen his entrance too?
I haven't seen
He's back to like the swamp gassy type thing, but they've given him like a new Titantron.
Oh, so I guess I'll probably see it tomorrow
Yeah,
or tonight.
they've only put. Are they gonna do anything with him tonight?
I don't know.
I got a feeling they're just gonna keep him dark until after Mania, which is fine. Because if he's not gonna be in the
clearly-
three-way thing, get out of the way.
I don't.
Throw him in that Andre Giant Memorial.
Yeah. I don't even want that. I mean, I want him to be on the show, but if he's not going to be prominent, like I really wanted that triple threat, and it's not out of the realm of possibility. They still go there. 2 weeks away. It doesn't feel right.
But they're definitely changing him up a little bit. I mean, he's got like I don't know, not like dirty just jeans, but he's in pants. And he's got the tight, clean white or tight, clean black tank top.
Stole Dean Ambrose's.
Yeah, it's fun. What's he gonna do? Come take it back? No. They gonna be a tag team? It's gonna be great.
Oh man, that would be a damn good tag team though.
No shit.
Jesus. Ambrose and Harper? Holy hell, that would be good.
Yeah.
Jarrett says Luke for IC. I don't see that. I mean,
Man, you know how much I wanted to love that first time around when he got it?
yeah.
It's like, yay! They're finally recognizing.
Oh.
Just gone.
Yeah. Corbin's going to win the Intercontinental Championship. Whether or not he does it at Mania is the question. I don't know like how long term they're going with Corbin versus Ambrose, but Corbin's going to be the one that takes the Intercontinental Championship from him.
Mm-hmm.
They're building him like
Well, Corbin needs it.
Yeah, they're building him
Corbin
in
would
such a
benefit
perfect
from
way.
it. It doesn't need it.
That is true. Baron versus Luke would be sick,
Foofa.
but Baron's got to be set up first. He's
Establish.
yeah, and so
But
that's
would
maybe
that-
towards the end of the year.
Would that end up hurting Baron to lose it that quickly?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be more towards the end of the
Yeah,
year.
he's got to hold on to it for a little while before he can.
He's got to wreck some people.
Poor Callisto.
Callisto's got to get wrecked.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Apollo Crews probably going to get wrecked. Mojo Rawley probably going to get wrecked.
God, I think they got any direction with those guys? Anything gonna happen with them? Because they've all declared for the Andre the Giant Memorial, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
So, something I want to do, maybe not this week, because I think it's important for us to recap how we're getting into the stories for Mania.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? I want to get, at some point, your predictions from each of us, and where do you think the story goes from there? Because they got to come back the next night and do a show, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. Because it's... Oh, God. We're going to get call-ups, too. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Since the music's down, you just want to skip the break and just start talking.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me focus. What, you got a direction you want to go?
Well, you know what? So we're right there. Let's just stay with your conversation.
Okay.
There's something we've been sitting on
Oh, yeah?
for a good couple weeks, and I've been waiting
My.
I've been waiting to get the time to do the production, but at this point, clearly, it wouldn't fucking matter.
This is a behind-the-scenes show. You're getting. There's no hashtag WrestlePal Justin here today. Hashtag WrestlePal Nate rarely shows up anyway. So it's just going to be Nate and Justin here for a minute. Feel free to call in if you just want to talk. Probably about wrestling, though.
I want to
What's
see.
up?
Hold on. First, I want to see if this works. No,
It
don't
doesn't,
do
I
that.
guarantee.
That's not
Of
what.
Jericho. Drink it in, man.
Yeah, that's. I mean, yes, but
Oh,
no.
we'll have to discuss that.
Yes.
This is the crowning achievement of Raw from last night.
Come here.
All right, what's up?
Jesus.
Where? Your own joke against ya.
It's just something would work, but I guess that's my fault for thinking that might happen.
Hey, look at there. It's Roman Reigns.
Why does everything hate me?
Give me a clue. What was it you got into?
So it has nothing to do with this, but remember we were doing shit show spotlight.
Oh God, yeah. Heck yeah.
This is
So-
this is a good week for it because there isn't. I mean, yeah, they're building to Mania, but I don't want to talk Mania
Yeah, because then we're dead for the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, next week's going to be all. I hope Matt can figure out a way. He's going to be crazy busy because he's got the doctor's appointment. But
Got to do
actually, you know what? The week after, we've got Mania recap and SmackDown is presented by the WrestlePals.
God. And we'll have the Raw after Mania in there as well.
Yeah.
Debuts, and we still have to
NXT
cover
takeover.
NXT. That's what I want to get into at some point here, because you've been following NXT a lot closer than I have. I want you to set me up, and hype me up for the
For TakeOver?
for Takeover, or if you want to go into the shit show.
Hold on, let's do.
Of Jericho.
Okay.
Of Jericho.
So the good news is the H drive's working again. The bad news is everything's gone.
Okay.
So I'll just have to search through my shit and see what I got on the other computer. And I'm pretty sure on a lot of the shit's on the broken computer, which is great too. So, do you want to do the shit show spotlight here?
You got a shitty wrestler that you love, or do you want one you want to focus on and just discuss?
Well, that's kind of what I want to do is take a spotlight to something that either should have worked and just didn't, or something that just, preferably, it's just something that just didn't work.
I got to tell you,
Analyze.
those have always been my favorites.
Yeah. Analyze why it didn't work. Analyze what the fuck were they thinking, why they thought it would work.
And what could have been done to make it work?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Most of these, that's probably going to be our analysis is.
Well, do you have somebody in mind? It sounds like you're teasing a little something.
Let's start with
the
the obvious.
Okay.
Let's start with the obvious because everybody knows I've been watching WCW
God.
Nitro from start to finish. I started in 1995, and I'm all the way up. I'm about halfway through 1998.
Okay.
That's a lot of WCW Nitro. Jack.
I'm hoping you're giving it breaks now, because you were doing 3 a week.
Oh yeah, it's
bad for you. I hope you're fitting Lucha Underground in there. I'm glad you're picking up on DDT.
I'm not fitting Lucha
or,
Underground on there.
You not?
I can't. There's nowhere to get it.
Fair enough.
You can watch the first 2 seasons, but what good does that do us if they're on their third?
It's changing the way that it's presented. Well, that's beside the point. Shit show. Let's go shit show.
So I think it was either late 96,
Oh God.
early 97, promos started showing up
Oh no.
on WCW Nitro for a new character, and it had all this big production, and
Get off that one there.
it's coming, man. Phrasing. Something major is coming to WCW, and finally he debuts. We're talking about Glacier.
Oh,
folks.
see, I knew. Look, I'm searching for images over here, just knowing.
Yeah, we're talking about Glacier.
Ah, boy.
And so he shows up. He has this massive entrance with snow and laser light show
Informers, dub.
and like
Maliki boom boom diao or something.
a decent intro theme. You know, it's a decent theme. It's not great, but it's fine. Like just this whole rigmarole. Like he's about to be this big, huge deal. That's another guy right there on the right that I want to talk about eventually.
Oh, okay. I'll find another picture. Let's not give it away.
But he gets this big deal push, like right off the jump. And they actually pushed him into a feud with that other guy that you're about to show.
Oh no! Now I do want the picture. Huh.
They pushed him into a feud with Wrath.
Or is that Mortis?
Well, it was Wrath first. No, you're right. It was Mortis first.
Yeah.
It was Mortis first, and then what's his nuts? The manager guy there, Steve.
Steve.
He brings out Wrath eventually, and it ends up being the two of them pummeling Glacier, and that's their feud. And I mean, you know, it was fine, wasn't great, but Glacier not a good wrestler at all. He was a kicky guy.
Well, you know, man, how to even discuss there? Oh, I just want to put a graphic up on the screen. Look at it. There we go. That makes me happy. Was this in a time when they were
They were clearly trying to capitalize. Like if you look at him and you look at the entrance, they were trying to capitalize on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Even the theme song sounds very Mortal Kombat-y. Like I could hear somebody going, Mortal Kombat! And then, you know, he's a kicky guy.
He's kicky. There's nothing wrong with a kicky guy. Kicky guy's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Except for you gotta, and that the crazy part is he's wrestling Kanyon, of course, who's Mortis.
What?
Yeah, that's where I'm at in '98. Is he's Kanyon now?
I liked the weird cartoony characters, but I liked them in WWF, WWE, where they felt like they really embraced and they became part of the universe. These cartoony characters in WCW, I also associated WCW growing up. Four Horsemen, you know, Dusty Rhodes, just wrestlers being wrestlers. You know, nobody had the WWE side job. You know, so Duke the Dump Rosie didn't jump off the back of a garbage truck coming down to the ring. Repo Man didn't just take your car. Now he's gonna fight you.
They were just like wizards. And
Yes.
giant 7-foot tall wizards.
WCW, it always felt really forced whenever they were trying to like wedge them in there.
Yeah.
But I loved that they tried. But you have to think of the you're painting off of this palette of these really colorful characters on a background of good to know that's there. We are wrestling, you know, and
Yeah.
it's felt so out of place. It felt like it almost could have worked in a WWE
Yeah.
at the time. And maybe not even so much at the time. At the time it was different too. Because that's when WWE was really banking on just smash mouth dudes in black trunks.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Well, let's see. 97 is they're they're ramping up Attitude Era. So it's like Austin, Bret Hart turns heel. It's right before Bret Hart right before the screw job.
See, then this is as the colorful characters are becoming these dominant personalities instead of being the colorful characters. You're not having a goddamn Akeem the African Dream running around. No. You're having dudes that are just actual dudes. So this is as WWE is making a transition into legit wrestling. You've got WCW, which has been the home for legit wrestling.
Where the big boys play.
Sure, whatever.
Take a look at the adjective. Big.
What?
That's
It's enough that the Twitch calls me fat.
that's what Nash did. You
I don't
remember
need
that?
you-
Like
yes,
with this
I do.
too.
I do. I just want to
Take a look at the adjective.
So here's WCW
Big.
trying to bring a cartoon into the real world, and it just even from I remember being a kid watching that debut and being like, the first time I ever used this word in my life, this seems unsustainable. And you know what? I got the same feeling not too long ago here when we first got Sin Cara. And they changed the lights.
The mood lighting.
The mood lighting. That's unsustainable. How can you think that's going to be something you can do? It's so out of the ordinary, so out of the norm that sorry. I'll do them for you. That it's remarkably unsustainable. And that's an expensive ass intro too
Yeah.
that Glacier had. And impressive, sure.
Yeah.
Looks great in a video package. Mm-hmm. Maybe in a one-time coming out to the ring type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to have somewhere you could step down to be his everyday entrance. And they never had it.
No.
So
And so even when he's like nobody after that Mortis feud, he's nobody. He's already lost.
he doesn't have an entrance at that point except for an over-the-top one,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it even more ridiculous.
And of course, he runs into the Goldberg buzzsaw
Yeah.
because who didn't at that point, whatever the number made up number was.
Made up number. Love it.
But so okay, let's take this. Firstly, what could have made that work? Is there anything?
Is a bad time and a bad time in a wrong place.
Wrong guy.
I think, like just a couple years sooner in the WWE,
Yeah.
it could have been something. But then again, you're right. It was capitalizing off of Mortal Kombat, which worked at that time because it was salaciously violent, but it was still cartoony enough that it was its own thing. And trying to translate that into wrestling just did not work. Now, we still talking about what didn't work about it, or what we going into how it could have worked?
Well-
What needed to change for it to work?
Like that's kind of like the stuff. Like who could he have worked that could have actually gotten him over? Because clearly at that time, Wrath and Mortis were both new characters too.
I liked them.
Yeah, but number one, they weren't around for very long.
Uh-huh.
Number two, when that happened, like I didn't know who they were either.
Right.
Like as I'm watching,
Right.
rewatching Nitro, like
It felt totally different. It felt like almost a different division. This is the video game division. Enjoy.
these are just new guys, like all showing up at the same time, and I'm supposed to care that.
If you could have built a video game-ish division around it,
I suppose.
but you need a good 4 more dudes, and they'd have to have zero crossover. Again, unsustainable as all hell.
Yeah, because
But then you see, the cruiserweight division now, it seems fairly successful enough, and sustainable with where it's at now with the WWE.
they've got a minimum of 32 guys.
Well, yeah, and they've got guys they can pull from, and guys that only need to be in every once in a while, and then they have the few they can focus on here and there, and they've become more flexible with their exclusivity. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now you get into which one transitioned into Canyon?
That was
Mortis.
Mortis. Yeah.
Mortis. I liked Mortis.
Yeah,
It was interesting, colorful, still a colorful character, but as he transitioned into Canyon, that became a believable person
yeah.
with a personality, with human motivations. Like, what is a Glacier character motivation? Why is he there? Why is he doing
Win the
anything?
tournament.
To win a tournament. And
Why
take
didn't
the-
they give him a tournament?
I don't know, because they spent it all on the snow.
Like the television championship at that time was getting tossed around like crazy.
Uh-huh.
Like I think this is just before Booker T got it the first time.
Okay.
Why not have a television championship tournament and have Glacier win it?
As his first time out?
Yeah.
Go through it?
Set him up as somebody
how deep?
dominant.
16? 6?
8.
Just 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple weeks worth of television.
So there's a 4, 2, and 1. It's 3 matches. It's a decent number of ring entrances. But at some point, he's going to have to transition to...
A guy.
What's crazy is even when he takes the mask off, still not a dude.
Yeah.
So it's just something about that just connection and being human.
Couldn't Glacier just have been a nickname? Couldn't they have transferred that?
Sparky Glacier Plug? No?
Maybe.
Maybe. But he
What
definitely...
the fuck is Glacier's real name?
He needed a human element. I got you. Hold on. So I had his whole wiki up here. Let's pull up his wiki. Glacier. Wrestler.
I would have put that in quotes, not parentheses.
Give me his name. His name's just goddamn Glacier.
Good for him. That's commitment.
Oh. Raymond M. Lloyd.
Okay, not great,
Ray Lloyd?
but a
Mr.
name,
Lloyd? God, his face is weird here.
Raymond, could have worked. I guess. Raymond Plug.
Maybe that was his name. Glay?
Ice.
Sure.
The Iceman. Oh, wait, that's Malenko.
Oh, God.
I mean, you have Dean Malenko running around at that time.
Well, he also went under Coach Buzz Stern.
Yeah, great.
Cool.
Buzz Stern, not great either. So I guess no. I don't think there's any saving that character. Not even like who you put him with. Because if you can't work with Canyon, who the hell can you work with?
Nobody.
Nobody. No, the answer is everybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How do you save
I
that?
just did that backwards, but it's fine.
I don't care shit.
I don't either.
Today's ruined. God, they had to pose for that picture too. The one that I got up on the screen. They got real close. And I'm like, no, move together, guys. Move together. Closer. Not us.
You guys,
Get away from me.
you guys have seen the Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
Look at it.
They look at character select screen. He's like, I could just hit him right here.
Get over here.
And you know what? That may be a little bit more to it. Buzz Stern there.
Mm-hmm.
That name at least fits him a little bit.
I guess.
Because even
He's
though he has
stern.
even though he has a background in martial arts,
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't have the, I don't want to say stereotypical look of it. So I want to say he's like damned because of that. Maybe let the hair out a little bit, because he had that buzz cut going in there. I don't buy Glacier as a buzz cut.
Yeah.
Maybe that's big part of it.
He just didn't look the
As soon as the
character
weird
either.
helmet thing came off, it's like, oh, it's a kid wearing a Halloween costume. It's great. It just looks like another dude from Georgia. Is he
In
from
the
Georgia?
In the
Tell
snow
me he's from Georgia.
everywhere.
Tell me he's from Georgia. From Brunswick, Georgia. Okay.
Cool.
And how he lives in Florida. Of course he does.
Of course. Freaking Glacier. There's no saving this guy.
Dude, he's built
There's no saving this guy. Because again, like he
built
runs
from
into
the
Goldberg.
Shorinja Temple, or the Shinobi Temple, Fukuoka, Japan. No, he's not.
Nah, man.
Some
Nah.
bitch from Brunswick, Georgia.
So you know what he's doing right now in 1998 Nitro?
Nope.
He's a bad guy.
Fine.
And
cool.
he's feuding with Saturn.
If he's gonna be dominant, be dominant. That's
Nah.
no. He's a bad guy that's getting his ass kicked.
Well, he's just...
Is he cowardly healed? Did they make him cowardly?
Man, the super kick's mine. You can't use it, Saturn.
They feuded over a goddamn move?
Yeah.
A super kick, no less.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm pretty sure Saturn won. Which was completely removed from his I'm Raven's best friend storyline that was going on at the same time.
Ah,
WCW was ugly in 1998.
jeez. Oh, yeah.
And it's only going to get worse. can't wait to watch more.
It was a character out of time and out of place.
Yeah.
Very much so. And he had very little around him to support him, and it was almost damned from the start. I love weird characters. I love stuff that shouldn't work that just kind of accidentally does.
Yeah. But this was neither.
Yeah, because
Like if the
do
end,
you get the feeling he believed it?
No.
That he bought into it?
No.
Or is he just like,
other than
Go-
I'm a great martial artist, I think that's what he bought into.
God, he never looked like, I'm sure he'd whip my ass. Everybody would. But I never bought him as a convincing martial artist either.
If you look at him though, like doesn't he look similar to like Surfer Sting, like pre?
Yeah, he's got some stock and some heft to him. It looks like a strong, capable dude.
So technically speaking, he should work. There should be no reason for him not to. Put him in the ring with the right guys, and there's no reason he doesn't. But it never did.
I had faith too.
Can you tell me one Glacier match that you've watched and enjoyed?
No,
Can you tell me
because
one?
it was all entrance. And
Yeah.
if you didn't have anything to back that up, you're damning the man.
Can you tell me one?
That again, that beat the shit out of Sin Cara when he debuted, dude.
Yeah. You know, we
It was all hype.
may have to use him later too in this segment.
Oh, that'll give me an excuse to pull up the penis shirt. It'd be great. This segment, like today, because I can
No,
find
not
penis.
today.
I'm a fine penis shirt anyway.
I think this is something we can come back to and do on occasion when it's a slow week or something.
And again, this gets back to a thing. I never want to see somebody fail at a thing.
No,
you
man.
know,
Who does?
There's the penis shirt. There it is. Never seen the penis shirt?
Yes, I've seen the penis shirt.
Okay.
Of course I have.
Oh, good. And then there's somebody has a shirt that just says Sin Cara penis.
Word.
So I never want to see somebody fail. I want to see them do well. The same with organizations. And I want to cheer and give the benefit of the doubt and get behind as much as I can. But man, just felt like nobody or nothing believed in that.
No.
Is poorly implemented. I love silly. I do. Mm-hmm. And silly can work as long as at least the person doing it believes in it. Mm-hmm. That's all I need.
Yeah.
If you believe your own hype, you know what? Okay, and bring it back to last time Chikara was through here.
Yeah.
Oleg, you ever seen Oleg?
The usurper
Love that song. Love him.
Yeah.
You know why?
eats an onion.
You know why? He believes it, and he believes it so hard that he'll make you believe it.
Yeah, it'll make you eat that onion too.
And my brother bought a shirt from him. And my brother said, I'll give you another $5 for an onion. And then they ate onions together.
Nice.
It's belief.
Yeah.
Commitment to it is all you need.
See, but
I don't care how stupid it is.
well, no.
I'm going to love it even more if you commit to something really, really stupid.
But I think that's like the beautiful thing about Chikara is like they have that environment where they want to embrace that, and that's what makes it what it is.
it doesn't matter how
They've got
silly it is.
they've got a
Look at DDT Pro.
they've got a gecko, a gecko Roman wrestler.
It's great.
If you believe it, then yeah, I'll buy it.
Absolutely.
We
We have masks behind us right now.
Uh-huh.
Mine is an ant. Yours is an ice cream fella. You can put that down. Don't put it on. It seems disrespectful in the moment.
does it?
I don't know why. And that just belief in it. You can make something work, but you have to be the first one to be the first one to have it be over with.
Yeah.
You gotta believe your own hype. Doink should never have worked.
No.
He's a goddamn clown.
Yeah.
Justin.
An evil clown.
Evil clown.
Yeah.
And he made a change. He went face, then he
Yeah.
goes heel again. You know why? Because he believed it.
And Matt Bourne was a great wrestler too. People always overlook that, but yeah.
But there's so many great wrestlers who just there's like this the dichotomy between what makes somebody lovable and rememberable. You could be a great wrestler, but if there's no character for people to be involved with, it doesn't resonate as much. You could be a great character, but if you don't have the in-ring ability to back it up, it kind of loses its luster a little bit. It kind of feels false and empty. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you get that magic where it just happens to go together just right. And it's, you know what? The ability in your style has to match with your character as well. If they don't mesh, then it doesn't work either. There's no formula for finding that magic, but you just know it when you see it. Mm-hmm. Doink was freaking magic for the day and the time, because that's also a factor too. Where you're at, the environment in, who you're going to be up against, what's the universe you're taking part in, your ability, your character, all coming together in just a perfect little.
To put a bow on Doink,
Which
maybe we delve into him too, even though I don't know if he necessarily
that should
fits.
have been a shit show.
Yeah.
A goddamn clown.
Do you know why else? His first major feud was with the newly rebranded Crush. When he had just left Demolition, they
Right.
took off the face paint.
Kona
Crush, dude wearing just giant orange tights, and he's going up against.
It goes into WrestleMania
Clown.
9, right? Mm-hmm. I love WrestleMania 9.
For all,
WrestleMania 9 was like one of the
That's
first
a
ones
shit
that
show.
It is. And you know what? Love it.
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan coming out on a donkey backwards.
Yeah.
Committed. You know what made the WrestleMania 9 amazing? Macho Man on commentary.
I was gonna say, don't you
So
dare
good.
say.
But
Hulk Hogan.
when you say don't, God, no, Hulk Hogan's black eye. That made that show. That was maybe one of the finest things about Doink right there. They had the other Doink come out and they do the little mirror thing and they turn to the hard camera like tee hee. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Commitment.
every bit of it, every move, every transition, everything done was in the character.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not believing that you are that character, I can't believe it either, and I'm out.
So
That's what makes great.
before we leave the shit show spotlight that we've
Done a Glacier?
that we've done on Glacier,
I don't feel he ever believed it.
I don't think so either.
That's a shame.
Is there? Okay, so we already answered it. There's not a single memorable Glacier match, right?
Again, it was all entrance.
Yeah. Now, is there one Glacier match that you wish you could have gotten?
Best Glacier match. I'm gonna see what Google has to say about this. I got no results. Oh, Glacier versus Lash LaRue.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's
Lash
great.
LaRue shouldn't have worked, but he was like, "Eff it, I'm growing the sideburns.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm silly."
L.
Kinda. It's more of a J, but oh, whatever.
Yeah.
As long as you believe, that's all that really matters. It's all that really matters.
Lash LaRue. He was around long enough to wrestle Lash LaRue? Wow. Because Lash LaRue hasn't even shown up yet in '98, I don't think, unless it was like on.
I liked him.
Oh, see, it's on Saturday night, so it's possible.
Uh-huh.
What year was that? Does it say?
99,
Oh, see?
January, like just starting.
How the fuck did Glacier make it to '99?
So that would have been like just before going to the Saturn thing, right?
No,
Saturn was 98, late 98.
was in like early to mid '98.
So this might have been
Where I'm at.
because it said he had like an injury after that too. So it might have been just coming back. So that would have been a great time for him to be just not repackaged completely, but just like dispense with the extravagant entrance. Find the middle ground. Don't just get rid of it completely because you have to have some remnants of it. Find the pieces of it that are definitive, whether it's the blue lights out to the ring, and then find a way to transition out of that into just being in the ring. It's fine. Ditch all the extra shit. If
Like
your face is going to be uncovered in the match, uncover it during your entrance, effectively introducing who you are underneath.
And don't do the kung fu for 12 minutes. That was part of the intro.
Especially if it looks ineffective. It just looks slow. It just looks slow and plodding. I love that you're just doing like Adam Sandler noises while you're doing kung fu. No, not cool.
Don't try to make me do Excited Southerner. I've got the Excited Southerner.
I know you do. The best thing to do with Glacier is other
Throw 'em in the toilet?
over the top cartoony characters.
They
With
tried.
Mortis and with Wrath. Well done. That's as best as you'd be able to do if that's your commitment to the character.
Because then they pulled in Ernest the Cat Miller to tag with Glacier after that. Or during that, I should say.
And again, that's not fitting into the universe. And that's where the cracks happen. That's where it doesn't feel right. Again, to pull back over to Doink. Doink could have went with anybody on the card, and it would have been fine. It would have been weird, and it would have made it work.
Yeah. So that's the shit show
Because
spotlight.
he believes in it enough, and the other person believes in it enough to want to fight. So I don't feel like anybody ever wanted to fight Glacier. It's like,
we could get kicked in the face, like for
freaking
real?
blue kung fu dude? Fuck no. He's from Georgia. He's not from Japan.
Oh my god.
Japan. Can't do it.
Let us know if there's somebody you want us to shine the shit show spotlight on, and we will do some
Again,
research.
I love them.
Yeah, well, do you love Glacier? I think there's an exception to the rule.
I want to see success.
But did you want
Never
Glacier
happened.
to succeed?
It never happened there.
Did you want Glacier to succeed? Come on, man. No, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
There was never a reason to want him to. There was never anything other than, man, I got this entrance.
Maybe if you give him a penguin. A little penguin follow him around.
Could he wrestle Oswald Cobblepot?
And just kicks the shit out of that penguin, goes on a heel turn. I don't know what it is. Penguin does not go bagok, you idiot.
Robble, robble.
Bullshit. That's a hamburger game. Poor Glacier.
Let's see. What do we got here?
Think he still does it?
Hashtag WrestlePals. I wish I had some production I could play.
Next time you guys do the spotlight, the Shizzle show spotlight, did you guys shine the spotlight on that failed H drive? Please, I'll take my answer off there. Thank you.
Great.
Hang up so I can give him an answer.
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Okay, he's hung up on.
Hang up. Shut up! There's your answer. Yeah, that H drive just needs repackaged. Just scrap it.
I will say this. 'Cause
Send it back to the store.
I'm pretty sure hashtag WrestlePal Matt is listening. I want you to know that it's not the new one, the new drive that you bought. It's not the Seagate. It's the one that Keith gave us. That's giving us issues right now.
That son of... So it was his porn on there.
Yeah, it may have been his.
It wasn't my porn. It was Keith's porn. Those goddamn popped kids. Tuesdays at 8.
Yes, where they will have no production tonight. So.
Oh, God. Oh, no. You're going to have to actually roll in the Kanye bot.
The production that isn't there for that either.
You're going to have to roll the bot in here. You don't want to do that. You ever try to mic that son of a bitch?
Yes.
It bit me, and it's a robot.
So leave the spotlight behind. I guess we should probably put a spotlight on Monday Night Raw because it happened last night.
Word up. You know what? This is good.
Yeah?
This is good. Heads are back in the game. We're doing all right. Let's get the rundown. And you know what? I won't go off like crazy.
Well, we only have 28 minutes anyways.
Dig it. Mick Foley fired.
Fired.
Good.
Yeah, we saw that coming.
You know
It's
what?
fine.
I love his
Whatever.
hair. I love his haircut down, showing off the ear.
Yeah.
I love that he's not embarrassed of it, and it's just there. It is, and it's just that little bit to remind you, this is a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And Sami Zayn coming out to defend him.
Yeah.
And a little awkward, Sami Zayn trying to talk down Stephanie.
Yeah.
It's like, but luckily the Samoa Joe music hits, makes me happy. Though I did love Stephanie going, go on, we can play your little ska music and you can dance.
Yeah.
Up the. She's great. Sami didn't know what he could say to her,
Yeah.
but because he's got to stay a good guy. So we finally get the longer form Joe Zayn match. Same outcome, but a lot more stuff, a lot more time.
Yeah.
I liked it.
They're doing well with Samoa Joe.
Yes.
And I think Samoa Joe's arrival is the worst thing that could have happened for Braun Strowman. Because it's the same thing, and you can't have two of the same thing happening at the same time.
Which is why they'll never turn Roman. Makes me sad.
Well, I think they are where they are with Roman.
Oh, would you like some grounds?
Yes.
Okay.
They're nice and crunchy. I don't know what happened, but nothing works today. So, hey,
I'm trying to pour it slow.
I'm going to smile and we'll pretend it's all okay.
Joe comes out, Rex ass. Oh, didn't Triple H come out and talk down Foley as well? Or is that just the
That was a replay
from the week
from
before?
the week before, yeah.
Mr. Sacco getting some time. Love it.
Yeah.
Good. And you know what? Good send off for Mick, as if to say, hey, this guy is legendary for a reason. It ain't just fun and games. This guy could whip some ass.
You know what's funny is I was talking to Fredo
Yeah.
before
Who?
we started the show,
So mean.
and he was so mad about how they did Foley, and all I'm thinking is, oh, so they did what they were supposed
Oh
to do.
no! Did you boo the bad guy?
Like, that's like
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was awful. And
exactly.
This wasn't just a firing. This was a beat it, monkey.
Well, and then he's like, why didn't they let him, just go off for 5 minutes? I was like, yeah, but anyway, you got to get heat, right? Like, you hated Triple H after this, didn't you?
You know what was beautiful? The rest of the show, them just with the have a nice day.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Well done. Or Foley making that sad walk to the back and, getting love from Cesaro and Sheamus.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. That was great. And TJ Perkins just looking around.
Hanging
Then
out
you
there.
get the little Bailey spot, and then there's Triple H. Tee. Have a nice day, Mick. well done. So bye-bye.
Ellison Snow asks, why don't I like wrestling? I don't know, man. I can't tell you that. Have you watched it? I'm just...
Why don't they like wrestling?
Yeah, I don't know why you don't like wrestling. Some people grow out of it. We're giant children and never did.
I'm even gianter. It's awful.
Look at the adjective.
What are you doing?
Big.
Just a couple of fats. You're getting thrown into fats today. Sorry.
One of the fats.
All right. So then you had this one got cut from Hulu. Charlotte versus Dana.
Cool. I like
Dana.
me too.
I like a dominant, just mean ass Dana,
And
who can be outsmarted.
but I like, and I like that they're launching that story finally, but like, why now?
Yeah, I was worried that it was like Dana's going to pick up a victory and they're going to wedge her in there too.
Why not?
Like for real, you have an opportunity for a great three-way, and we'll get to that later on the night too. Honestly, a nice storyline for the whole for the night too. Like, oh, you defended Mick, you're gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's a reason for the matches happening.
There's an intro show story as well as an inter show story.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
No, I agree. I did enjoy that.
All right, after that, we had the highlight reel.
I dig it. Jericho again on top of his game.
At some point, it made me happy. Jericho, I think this was the pinnacle. We've reached peak Jericho. It is good.
Yeah.
And Jericho's the good guy.
yeah.
And you're cheering the shit out of him. Mm-hmm. He's even saying, cheer me. He's
Cheer me on, man.
He's got masterful crowd control.
And he's
he
not
can-
really doing much different.
He can elicit. Well, he's always been good.
It's like the delivery, really.
You're seeing him at his peak. Mm-hmm.
He's the GOAT.
Oh, and that was my favorite thing. He goes through just the litany of characters and catchphrases. This entire thing was the showcase of Jericho.
Yeah.
Everything beautiful about it, while
Show it on, man.
while just being able to take a positive dump on Owens as, "What's up, fan?"
Yeah.
And that picture, I gotta put that. I pulled it. I might as well get that picture up. I'll put it up for justice. Oh, the poor Xavier Woods. There's that picture of the 16-year-old Kevin Owens in a Y2J shirt with a Y2J poster on the wall and a chesty blonde. There it is. Fantastic use of that, just making the story bigger than it is. Mm-hmm. And Owens just being a despicable bastard. And a little bit of a tease with Joe and Owens being on the same page. I like it, man. And it was just this was the not just kind of go home for the Owens Jericho story. This was the go home for Jericho.
Yeah.
I mean the run's about done.
Yeah.
And he's going back on tour with Fozzy for a little bit, and I got a feeling he has so much damn fun that he's going to come back for a little bit more. He'll always be welcome. He'll always be loved now.
I hope everyone, it's not all going to be pinnacle work like this.
Right.
But I hope that this is the Jericho we always get. Not necessarily good guy, just like on top of his game, Jericho, involved, meaningful Jericho. That's been the problem with like the Wyatt feud and some of even the Punk feud to a lesser extent.
And I think this is a transition to being eternally beloved too.
Yeah.
Like Mick Foley comes out there, he's eternally beloved.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan, well, no, maybe not. But Jericho comes out. He's gonna. Jericho comes out. He's gonna be eternally loved from now on, and it's okay. It's like they've embraced it. It's almost like a weird. It's time for me to be where I'm gonna be for the rest of
Be the GOAT.
my career. Ain't no problem with that.
Ellison Snow says, I guess I like Andre the Giant and Big Van Vader. So you were a fan of wrestling before and you just fell out, or you just like big guys,
Vader's gonna wrestle till he dies.
which is probably soon. I'm not trying to be funny, but
I
yeah.
love that commitment to it, though. That's beautiful. I'm gonna be in the ring when it happens. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it's like I get it. It's like that's your own terms. I love it.
Yeah. Let's see if any of these songs play because I need to pee.
Aw.
I was trying to make it.
We have drank a quart of coffee grounds.
Yeah,
so.
that's the problem.
I'll keep running down card stuff.
Oh, okay.
Cut from Hulu. Or no, yeah, I can do that while you run out. Dig it.
Wait, no, let's play a song and then, we'll come back and see if it works. Hey, it did.
Yo, where the time go? Cause man, it seems so slow to my bifocals. Now we on stage at our own live show with the crowd screaming for our live vocals. I'm like, damn, how'd it get like this? From rapping at lunch table just for the kicks. Now we on stage with a mic in our hand, so tell me, does it get better than this? No. 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 It get better than this?
I don't think so.
Don't get better than this?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What don't get better than this?
I don't think so.
It's been a long time coming, but the group is back. And me and Manny been in the lab, licking the roots of rap. We taking every opportunity to perfect our craft, destroying any opposition that'll cross our path. I got a nice tie with a suit to match, but I ain't sitting at a desk unless it's got a plaque that reads I'm the boss. With a big old stack in my bank account, nothing left, no time for that. I remember sitting back at the class of Sagamaki, right into the beat on the radio, no one can stop me. That's where we went the first track to our first show. Started a crowd, had their hands up like a robbery. I guess we're an oddity. We seem strange. No one in my city is doing the same thing. Everybody talking about they want to see change, but nobody put the effort. I'm feeling it's insane. And I just don't get it. If you wanna see the change, then you gotta be it. Have you smiled yet today? I saw a problem in my city, so I had to hit up many to defeat it. I just hope they see it like we see it. We up on the stage, we come alive every time we hear them say we going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just grab the mic and hear them rage, and I'm just here to say, if I ever get the chance to make it, I'ma take it. Never leave my chance to waste it. Now I'm feeling like I'm destined for greatness. Like take a moment just to thank you for patience, cause I know you've been waiting. Trust me, I'm in the booth just pacing, waiting for the beat to drop, then it's off to the race. And I'm fueled by this pen and this paper. Looking back, all I can say is, yo, where the time go? Cause man, it seems so slow to my bifocals. Now we on stage at our own live show with the crowd screaming for our live vocals. I'm like, damn, how'd it get like this? From rapping at lunch tables just for the kicks. Now we on stage with a mic in our hand, so tell me, does it get better than this?
No.
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 It get better than this?
I don't think so.
Don't get better than this?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What don't get better than this?
I don't think so. It'll be better when the crowd knows who was to this. And all of the people around the world heard of this. When it's an excellent service they prefer to get. This is that magic music that you serve them with. I got a nice flow and a perfect pitch. Sitting in the studio with Matt birthing hits. We won't stop. Over here working hard. People had so many wounds that we're nursing it. Nursing it. Look how far we come. This isn't all we done. We proceed to be artists. We got more to do. This is show prove we sow seeds and reap harvest. Forget the hate now. Life's good. Everything's great now. We just really want to get paid now. We're on our way now. Every single person that hated on just want to say hey now. I ain't worried, I ain't stressed. I'm too blessed to be down here somewhere way up. I can't even see the ground, and in no hurry to get no rest. I get less of it now. Every day I wake up.
Thank you, Life Nation, for holding it down while I went to go pee. Appreciate it.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but
That's what happened. I went to go pee.
yeah,
So
go pee.
Ellison Snow says he was never a fan, but the big guys are cool to watch, and he's only 22. So,
Oh, dig it! Watch the rise of Braun Strowman. That's
Yeah.
gonna be fun stuff.
well, Braun Strowman is a big dude who's
He's insisting on working.
yeah, and
He's not gonna get over just on the size. It's a
yeah.
beautiful
If you like Vader, there's really no reason you wouldn't like Strowman. And I would suggest specifically, if you haven't seen it, a couple weeks back, Big Show versus Braun Strowman was the main event of Raw, and definitely you should watch that. You like big guys. You like big guys that can wrestle. That might change your thoughts on wrestling right now.
I hope that's the direction they go, man. You're not just going to get over on your size anymore. You got to be able to do stuff too.
We'll see.
Lovely stuff.
All right, so
All right, after the highlight reel, back to Raw here.
Mm-hmm.
Finish it out. Kendrick versus TJP, and Pendrick pulling some nefarious stuff, hiding passports of Tozawa, and I don't know, just being a general a-hole. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done. Fun little character development and a secondary story in the Cruiserweight division,
Yep.
which I love this. Okay, Nia Jax and Bayley. Because Bayley's being punished for liking Mick.
yeah.
So if Nia wins, she's inserted in the match. No DQ. If you are Sasha or you are Charlotte, why didn't you come out there and just beat the shit out of Nia? No?
No, they just stood there and watched on monitors,
Yep. And looking happy a little bit at times.
which also doesn't make sense.
What? Cool. Are you watching? Did you hear the stipulation? I don't understand it.
They've completely pissed away everything I liked about the women's division.
Yeah.
And it's
Your
not
champion getting her ass beat. Not chasing, unable to defend off or fight off any attackers.
like, why did we do this? And then why did Sasha beat her at Nia at the pay-per-view then? Like, if we were just gonna,
If she was going to be dominant and inserting herself, she should be unstoppable.
like, wouldn't the case have been made better if she just dominated Sasha and beat Sasha at the pay-per-view?
Yes. Because then Bayley, the only way that's salvageable, if Bayley as the champion is having to fight off Charlotte Flair, who's undefeatable at a pay-per-view, especially the biggest. Nia, who's unstoppable and nobody has been able to stop. And Sasha, who's one of the greatest technicians in just forever overcoming the most insurmountable odds. And a good friend who's also going to stab you in the face or the back at any given moment. I could buy that and cheer for Bayley in that. No, I don't care. I don't care about any of them except Nia. She's very pretty. Thank you. But I like Nia. Nia is getting some of the more monster mannerisms down, which I like. The ragdolling of Bayley into the barricade.
Yeah.
And you just see Bayley expertly just stomping her feet on him as she's swung around and making the impact sounds. Oh,
Yeah.
so good. So I enjoyed the match.
Yeah, me too.
I liked that. And what else? The Samoan drop at the end was pretty fantastic too.
I mean, like, was this good for Nia? Yeah.
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 But they've damaged her.
They've damaged her. They've damaged Bayley. They've damaged the division.
Yeah.
As a whole. Like, at this point, I almost prefer, like, I don't know how they do it, but, well, I don't know if there's enough time anymore.
No.
If they would have somehow had Bayley drop the title to, honestly, if I'm really going retroactive, just never won it to begin with.
Yeah.
But drop the title to Nia or Charlotte, and you have a match just, like, sitting there. Bayley versus Stephanie.
Ooh.
But now you can't get there. There's not enough time to get there.
You definitely can't get the belt off of her.
Yeah.
Even if they can, I still had faith going into WrestleMania here. The three-way could have been fun. Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte. I think Nia muddies up the waters and cheapens
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And that stinks. For all of them, especially
Yes.
Nia. I would have liked to see Nia in the Battle Royal and just wreck some face. No? Fine. Just want to see Nia. That's all. So Nia's
She used to be
Nia's
she's
going to
not
wrestle.
like most girls.
So we got to the
I'm sure if you knew that.
I've heard that somewhere. So we got to the four-way that was predicted. Ta-da, there it is.
Yeah. I mean, they went like so many ridiculous ways to get there.
God.
But they got there. They figured it out.
It's like they went out of their way to get back to the old 50-50 booking thing. Anyone could win or lose at any time, so who gives a shit? Wait, no, that's wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, well, that's where we're at. Next segment was Triple H.
Yeah.
Just talking shit. And he's got the interview segment. I love Cole getting up in the ring. Makes me happy. And he gives tickets to Cole to give to Rollins. Nosebleed
I
tickets.
liked it.
They can hear the roar of the crowd, because that's what it's all about, isn't
Yeah.
it? Just giving them what they want, right, Seth? And just really just laying out the entire history of their time together. Oh, it's good stuff. Triple H, masterful. Very, just masterful at that. And then lays out the challenge. If you're willing to sign the paper saying, hey, I ain't going to be in trouble if I break you.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you could sign that paperwork just anywhere at any time.
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to kill you, but you signed the paperwork, so you can't be mad about it. All right, dig it. So that's leading into the next week, and that'll be, yeah. So there we go. We're getting like unsanctioned, probably going to end up street fighty in a way.
And you know what? Fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Especially if Seth is still nursing a little bit. Anything you can do to help cover it a little bit, fine. We're still going to get the match. You still believe in Seth's hurt, so hopefully he's just fine and they're playing it up very well. That would make me happy.
It's also like one of the few things I'm really looking forward to on Raw right now. Like I feel like that they're doing really, really well.
Right.
Is that storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Yeah, and you know why? Because they've been forced to do it without touching and without Seth being up in there every week. And without Triple H being a full-time on the roster guy, it's for them to go back and forth, get stuck in tag matches against each other, you know? But, cool. Hope for this one. I like that story is developed. Next thing, tag team match. Now, Cesaro and Sheamus loving on Mick, gonna get punished. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Enzo, Cass, and Gallows and Anderson. And they have to win to stay in there.
I'm not opposed to this idea on paper before you get to the match. I don't love it.
I get it, though.
Yeah.
It's a way to clear them out if you need to, or at least put them in jeopardy so it looks like they could be a credible threat.
Or it could just be a shit fest.
Or you could act like the club are the dumbest sons of bitches on the planet and have them attack their own partners who would have kept Cesaro and Sheamus out of WrestleMania match, keeping it a 2-on-2 tag team match. Nope. No, they attack them, and then they get beat quick. Shit. Cool. 50-50 booking all around, everybody. Everybody wins, everybody loses. Nobody cares.
Nobody
Then,
cares.
now, whatever. It's my favorite thing. Austin Aries and Tony Nese. Austin looking good. Tony Nese is really good. I hope they find a storyline for him after this. Somewhere to put him other than just, hey, he's really strong. He's like he's the gatekeeper dude right now.
Yeah, he's just
It's a good place to be.
Yeah.
Kane did it for years.
You're working weekly. You're on television every week wrestling somebody.
And there was a lady in the crowd going nuts for him. Or it might have been a dude. Who knows? Tony Nese!
Both.
And then making noises. And the crowd's just distracted. Like, what the fuck? And then, so anytime you get to see Aries, wonderful. Then, last segment, Strowman versus Reigns. Good match.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. And poor Corey Graves having to give the will Roman do the impossible? Again. No. Dong. Not Joey Ryan, but dong.
Dong.
Hey, look, it's The Undertaker. Cool.
Yep.
Now, cost Roman the match by chokeslamming Braun, and this is why Braun's a good big man to watch and to have hope for the future. Still so young. The leap he did to make that chokeslam look good,
Yeah.
the man leaped up like 6 feet
Yeah.
and then took a just earth-shattering slam. It looked really, really good, and that was a lot of brawn working right there.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. And then after the chokeslam, Undertaker gets up like, fuck, I'm going to have to do this now. Turns around, takes a spear.
No, don't pay no mind to that. This is just me trying to work, making this thing work again.
Undertaker writhing around a little bit, which is unusual. And Roman looking kind of heelish, but not committing to heelish. Again, I need him to buy into whatever he's doing. And he's ready to love you. You've told me to love you enough. I'm ready to love you. Love yourself first. I'm ready. Go bad dude. Be a bad dude. And then Undertaker sits up after a perfectly timed. Roman turns back to the ring. Undertaker sits up. Well done.
I loved that.
Yeah.
Because that's an Undertaker thing that Roman did. Mm-hmm. Like the look over the right shoulder back to the ring.
He had the moon behind him too.
I love it. You know, it's a little tiny thing, but I dug it. Also noticeable.
Huh?
As he's coming back up the ramp, people are reaching out for slap hands. And he wanted nothing to do with it.
Nope.
Just walking
Business. It's business time.
It's business. And I agree with you. Like, I don't think he's going straight heel here.
Nah.
But it's also like it's noticeably different because they've been booking to get cheers. You know, it hasn't worked, but they've been booking to get cheers.
We're getting serious, Roman.
This is not booking for cheers. This isn't necessarily booking for boos, but it's definitely not, you will cheer this guy, which I think is a good thing. I think it services him well. And I think I really,
There's Roman. There he is.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a way he comes out worse for the wear out of WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, if they embrace that, if you don't want to go full just bad dude doing bad things, be the badass, and that's fine. Stop talking. What made him popular in the Shield? What made people go, "Oh man, Roman should have won that Rumble," before he won a Rumble?
Well,
Because he was a quiet badass who just beat ass.
yeah, except for he was also in the ring with Batista, who nobody wanted to win, which everybody forgets.
Fair enough.
But they were going. I don't remember where they were that year, but that year, like, that is the reason we are where we are. People went nuts for Roman because he was in the ring with Batista. WWE read it as, oh, they like this guy. Mm-hmm. This must be the guy we need to go with because he's the guy.
I'm not a guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm a guy. Mm-hmm. Really? All right. Yeah. Suffering succotash.
That happened.
So that's where we're at. That's where we're at with Raw.
Yep.
Good leads-ins, and we still got a week left. The pictures are starting to become clear now. It's fine.
It was fine. Like I'm becoming increasingly more disassociated with Raw in general.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I think Raw's the
it's not for me.
It's the draw show to pull people in.
Yeah.
And it's the bringer, and the SmackDown's the hey, this shit's good.
Yeah.
Now, you want to do a quick rundown? I know we don't have a lot of time. You want to do a quick rundown of SmackDown too? Just run down the card right quick?
Sure.
All right. AJ loses his goddamn mind
Yeah.
because he's the only sane man on the roster.
And then he went insane.
Like
insane. Insane.
Yeah. So he's coming out, just F his own entrance. He's walking to the ring, talking, and he's right. He's a bad guy who's right. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. You get Becky Lynch versus Natalya. It's a fun match to watch.
Yeah.
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 But it's getting some intrigue going into the multi-woman match. Mania. Whatever. Then we had the greatest Miz TV of all time, where Maurice is just a maniac.
Yeah.
Maurice got angry and upset and French, and she was just... I loved this Maurice. Mm-hmm. Just talking some Toto Bella shit. Oh, so good. I loved it. I'm invested in the Maurice character. Who saw that coming?
Invested in the mixed tag.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't believe.
You made me eat it. Thank you, Ryan Ward.
Yeah.
May I have another? Yes, you can. Because here comes Cena and Nikki down there to fight and stuff, and I don't know. And this Maurice, this Nikki are great. That Miz is the best ever. That Cena is stepping back and letting this beautiful happen all around him. It's great. I'm invested. I'm happy. Here's a match I didn't think we were going to get. Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Mickie asserting some dominance. Mm-hmm. Picking up the win over the champion. And this is weird. It's 50-50-ish, which I don't like. But going into a multi-person match, dangers at all sides for Miss Bliss. I can dig it. I'm okay. AJ Styles beats the shit out of Shane McMahon. That's what it officially says there. Beats the shit out.
Oh.
Runs him through everything.
Hey, before we move on to
What's
that,
up, baby?
just real
I don't know why I called you
quickly,
baby. I'm getting excited.
Which women's division do you care more about, Raw, SmackDown?
SmackDown by a friggin' mile.
Fredo, you're insane.
He likes the Raw?
He said, "Oh, we need to get some of these people over on SmackDown from Raw." And because he doesn't care about the SmackDown division. I'm like, you're insane. You're not watching, clearly.
It's cool.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. You know, everybody has their own opinion, but you're wrong. I'm sorry.
Well, he's watching for a different reason.
Fair enough, I guess.
Has he seen Alexa Bliss? I'll send him the Mickie James links too. Jesus. All right.
The only point...
And the Maurice links, oddly enough.
The only point I will concede is that the SmackDown division lacks star power in comparison. Mm-hmm. And we've said this before. Like, Charlotte and Sasha before where they are now. Charlotte and Sasha can main event a pay-per-view. They can main event Raw.
They can close out a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They can close out a Raw.
I believe one time, Becky and Alexa actually did close out. They did the cage match, and for the championship, and they main evented SmackDown, and it wasn't out of place. The story was there.
If he hasn't taken the time to buy into Alexa, or given the chance to buy into Alexa, she's making it happen over there.
She's doing outstanding work. But
character, moveset, and in-ring psychology, and interview, just a wonderful little package.
Absolutely, quite literally as well. So
she
AJ
doesn't have a penis. Jeez. AJ beats the shit out of Shane McMahon.
throws
car
window, and
look at this.
Shane's bleeding everywhere.
It's just everywhere.
Cool.
Fit Finley's there trying to talk him down. Hey man,
Hey,
how about you get that looked at? Hey,
Cool.
I just happy to see Fit Finley.
Yeah, weren't you though?
All old and shit, still beat me up. Then we had Mojo Rawley and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Mojo did at one point where he rubbed oil off his chest. It's like,
What are you doing?
Stop touching yourself.
Because he's like,
Because he's moving stuff around.
Yeah.
He isn't just like wipe. He's moving stuff around as he's pinching oil out of himself.
what are you doing, man?
Oh,
That was weird.
I like it. I don't want to. So it's a season Mojo rising. It's
Yes.
written on his things, just in case he forgets. I'm supposed to rise now. Cool, dig it. And then we had Randy Orton saying the worst line. The only thing that bothers me about the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt thing.
Yep.
Don't you join him? Screw him!
Yeah.
Stop saying screw him, Randy. Everything about this match and build is wonderful.
Except for Screw 'em.
Screw him! Please stop saying it. Because I thought it was just going to be the once, and then I heard it, and I was like, oh.
You did it again.
Did it again. And then it cuts to Bray Wyatt, who's just rubbing dirty dead people all over himself. Going all bananas.
Yeah.
So much for
Love
Facey. He's going to be some sort of weird supernatural spooky dude.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this.
I'm
do
fine.
what you do, fellas. I like it. I'm going to watch. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And then Randy's just... At one point, they cut back to Randy as Bray's rubbing ashes on himself, I guess, in a dark room. Cuts back to Randy. He's just looking off to the left. I don't know if it wasn't a I can't watch this. It was more of a hey, what's up, ladies? What's going on? My name's Randy. We know. Then closing out the show with the Usos versus American Alpha.
Yeah.
A non-title match. And through some smart tag teamy deviousness, the Usos pick up the win.
Yeah.
This is a 50-50 I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want the American Alpha to assert themselves, but I want the Usos to be close and maybe be victimized by their own dastardly deeds. I don't know, man. I just something about it fell flat a little bit to me, though. I love Gable's just whip him into the ropes right into a German. Friggin' beautiful thing. Use their own momentum against them. I love that. It's beautiful to watch them work, and that's why I'd love to see them more dominant. I don't want to see them taking a loss at this point. But, okay. I guess we're building into something for that.
Yeah.
It feels like a pre-showy match, which is fine.
Yeah, I guess.
And then beat-up-ass Shane wanders outside.
Yeah.
AJ wants to fight. Okay. Fall down. So I guess that's going to be the Shane-AJ thing.
Yeah.
That's
It got there.
He got there.
I'm as
Everything
interested as I can be in that.
Everything that was supposed to get there got there.
Yeah.
And again, I hope this ends just like the AJ versus Ellsworth one, with just punch, pen. Punch, pin.
Just real quick before we go, do you think this leads to AJ going to Raw?
Oh, God. This is so
Because
much
he got
fun
fired.
stuff. He got fired.
D-Bry fired him.
Sweet. I don't know, man. I haven't got to watch the full thing yet, but Gallows and Anderson did a ride-along. Have you
Yes.
seen any previews of it?
Yes.
Oh, did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Saw the previews? They got
Yeah.
a cardboard cutout of Finn and AJ in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. And they actually get FaceTime Finn and tell him to show him their abs. Touch them. Touch the abs. That's great. Just so stupid.
So buried in all the porn here, like I apparently did not take any notes on Talking Smack this week, so that's fine. I mean, we're not only up against it, we're over it.
We're over it. We're over it.
I'm over shit not working too. That's fun.
That's cool. But we talked about we did a shit show spotlight. Next week we get back into it.
Well, next week we need to put a spotlight on NXT. I think. Let's see.
We get the NXT preview for Takeover.
Some SmackDown preview.
And we got this is gonna be. Is that going to be our last chance to finalize Mania?
Yeah, this will be.
So that's going to be card rundown.
Yeah, everything we know.
Today got us to Mania.
Yep.
We're at Mania now. We're going to have a week of solidifying it more. But we're going to have the rundown, give our predictions, and where it goes from there. NXT preview as well, and hopes for the future.
Yeah.
Next week's the big old WrestleMania blowout.
And like I said, we gotta sell SmackDown because the week after. Okay, okay.
Oh.
All right. Hashtag WrestlePals, you're on the air.
Hey guys, you guys own the station. You can go as long as you want. I'll take my answer off there.
Hang up. I was talking. Give him an answer off here. I'll give him
Okay.
an answer.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Shut up! We'll go home if we want to. God.
Well done.
Yeah. Hey, look. Got a bit. So you want to play that music?
Yes, I do.
I laughed and I tooted. God damn it. I hope that doesn't sting. I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch.
Well, what do you want from me? I'm a couple of fats. If you think us think what we're doing, then we're sorry about today.
Yeah.
Shit happens here, but we're still going to talk. We're still going to have fun. Thank you for the callers that called in. And participation in the hell? Participant. Yep.
YouTube still works.
That's great. Participation in the chat room. We love that. If you dig us, dig what we're doing, consider going patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. $1 gets a new external hard drive. And maybe keeps Justin from killing everybody. Maybe.
Again, I don't think that.
You might want to bump that up to $2. That might do it. Might. If you want to get in touch with us and console us individually, Justin is at the Hulkster on Twitter. And I'm at the Nate Project on Twitter. Or hashtag WrestlePals. Put it in there. He'll find you. Assuming the computer still works. Big! Is that how you do it?
Look at the adjective.
It does stink a little, I'm sorry. And this is where I just say it. And we
The
just
adjective.
The adjective? What's the adjective, Justin?
Big.
Great.
They don't want none, Nathan.
Goddamn hashtag WrestlePals. Do I have to sing the outro song now? Oh, no.
I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'll take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words, AJ Styles. You know who you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.